Hello, it is so good to see you today. We are going to do a post-holiday declutter. We're gonna break a bunch of tasks into 5 minutes, but the kids are, Adeline, actually, they're making pre-made waffles in the air fryer. We've never done this before, but, and I wanted to show the pancake dispenser that you got for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
So Adeline is our pancake maker, but you got this for Christmas and it just dispenses the pancake batter, but did it work well?
Yeah, it did.
Made it go faster to make pancakes?
Yeah, it was a lot easier.
What was your other favorite Christmas gift?
I got a wood burner set.
Yeah. So she could add that to her repertoire now. Anyways, I'm actually excited too because I got a budtini pan, and so I think we can use this to put the cake batter in.
Yeah.
And then it is also supposed to work well for cupcakes. I'm not usually into gadgets like this, but you said it's actually pretty easy to clean.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, I just thought it was kind of fun. So, okay, well these guys are making brunch in here right now. So we're gonna move over there. It's a little bit quieter. We'll talk about what's on our list for post-holiday tasks and decluttering. So I don't know about you, but I think it always feels like we rush to get through Christmas and the holidays, and we do up our shopping and baking and get-togethers, and then it's like this week after and it's like, oh my goodness, my house is a wreck. And there's all these random tasks now that need to be done, and who has the energy for it, right? And so I have to constantly remind myself that 5 minutes makes a difference, and that most of these things, I'll share the tasks with you, most of them, they don't take a lot of time. They're just really annoying, and so I put them off and put them off. And my hope was that we could actually work together. You're not the only one lacking motivation right now, so we can work together, hold each other accountable for getting these things done. Okay, so here's what I have on my post-holiday checklist is Amazon returns, fixing the addresses on some of our Christmas card list, put away gifts and deal with the extra gifts, put away Christmas decor, the tree, deal with the wrapping paper and boxes that need to be broken down, and then do a quick toy declutter. So we will save toys for the end, but if you had more toys come in for the holidays and now you need to get some out, I have 2 tactics that work super well, and they're very quick. Like I said, 5 minutes. That's all you need, 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm here at the computer, so I can actually tackle these first 2 right here, the Amazon returns and the Christmas cards. So I can go onto Amazon, get those going. I have 3 Amazon returns, and this is the type of thing that I would keep putting off until it's like, I think for most Christmas gift, it's like you have till January 30th to return, and I would put it off till the 29th and then get really frustrated when I forget about it in my car and don't get it done. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna take 5 minutes and I'm gonna do that now. So I know that I can log on here quick and will only take a minute. But the other thing, I know when we were sending out Christmas cards, there were a few people that have since moved, and I was actually waiting to get their Christmas cards so I would have their new address. So I sent them cards, I just wrote them, but I have a spreadsheet on the computer with all of our Christmas card addresses. So what I need to do is go in here and update those addresses really quickly. And again, this only takes like a few minutes, but I never do it. I just let the cards sit next to the computer, and then they get piled up and it's messy and it just doesn't get done. So let's do those really quick. I'm gonna pull up my spreadsheet here. So I would be curious to know, how do you organize your addresses? Like, my mom still has an address book. How do you organize yours? I'm not actually super good at talking and working at the same time. Maybe this wasn't a good idea to visit with you while I try and get these tasks done. I don't know, probably since Tom and I have been married, I've had my address book as a spreadsheet, which works really well. And some years I will handwrite the envelopes and the Christmas cards, and it looks nice, and I really like that. And then other years I'm like, I am just printing off labels, and I use the Avery online design tool or whatever. It's super easy and it works really well. So I'm gonna go in here, update this, and then I'm gonna save it as a new version for Christmas cards 2021. So once I know it's updated from the past year, I save it as a new version. That way if I needed to go back and reference an older one, I still have it. There was also a couple that we just don't send to anymore, so I'm gonna take those off as well. And then one other thing is, what do you do with the extra cards that you have? So we have 5 extra here, and so what I'm doing is I'm gonna put 1 in our memory bin, and then I'm gonna keep 1 extra for each of the kids, and I'm just making a set for them, so if they would ever want them, they can have them. So actually 5 is the perfect number. I don't need the envelopes, so I just put the extra envelopes in our card box. And then now this whole box is done and this is all dealt with. So I'm gonna go put this stuff away real quick and then we will just move right on to our next task. Oh, and if I had more cards than we needed, like there's been years where I've had like 10 or 20 left over, I throw the extras away, which feels wrong. But what am I gonna do with all the extra Christmas cards, right? So I let them go. Okay, so I know I'm not the only one that ends up with a gift staging area, Christmas staging area somewhere in your house. If you're lucky, you have another room, but if not, it probably ends up on your bedroom floor too. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention my green sweatshirt. Tom gave it to me for Christmas. He doesn't mind the all black. I know that question sometimes comes up, but they only had it in like green and maroon, so he got green. He really likes like snuggly sweatshirts, so then he gets them for me too, which I like. And I like the green. I think it looks nice. I don't have anything against color. I'm just not out looking for color right now at this season of life. Anyways, these areas, like honestly, is so intimidating. And often I would let this go to like March just because I don't want to deal with it. But we're going to use the 5-minute tactic. So set a timer for 5 minutes. I'll set it for you. You don't even have to. So we're going to set the timer for 5 minutes. Can you hear the kids out there? Oh, this week after Christmas is just the best, isn't it? Okay, not 5 hours, oh goodness. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, see it, we're going. Okay, so we're just gonna spend 5 minutes on here. I know we can make a ton of progress. Okay, this was like, God, I don't have my garbage bag with me. Darn it. Okay, I'm gonna use this box for garbage because it needs to get broken down and recycled anyways. Okay, that is garbage. This is just an empty box that I don't, oh darn it, is there stuff in here? So I got Diana a facial steamer for Christmas and I might have got myself one too. Oh, there is, see, okay. So this kind of stuff, I've already used it. I don't need this, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Like I've learned now, okay, like it came with like a headband that you can put around. I won't use that. This part is the only thing I want. It has these little things that you can put essential oils in. So I wanna keep those. And then the rest of it is all garbage too. Okay, I'm gonna go put these in the bathroom real quick and I will be right back. The time is still running. Oh no, I saw there's something else that should have gone to the bathroom. Always look around you if you have to go run something. These go to the bathroom too. Okay, I'm gonna take those there in a second. Okay, we have just like a piece of wrapping paper. Don't need that. These are garbage. I keep some like extra mailing stuff, but I have plenty, so I don't need to keep those. This does not need to be over here. Okay, and then we're gonna talk about gifts and extra stuff in a second too. Yep. Okay. These still need to be. We have one Christmas gathering that we haven't done yet, so these are for that. So I'm gonna keep all that stuff together. Sorry, I realize you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, that is empty. This is a return, but a non-Amazon return. So I'm gonna keep all of this together. Oh, there's my garbage bag. I thought I had one in here. Okay, good. These were gift receipts that I didn't give with the gifts. They're for Diana's, for her kids. So I'm gonna ask her if she needs those. If not, I'll just throw them away, but I'll double check with her. So that is done. So let's see. Okay, these are for that. Get together. Okay, this is all extra. So let's talk about the gifts we got then. I mean, I'm so grateful. We have a very generous family and we get really nice gifts for Christmas. So this was my gift from Diana, which she had shown when we did the video where she showed us opening gifts. And so this concealer, the Well People concealer, is awesome, by the way. I've just started using it and I really like it a lot. So she got me some makeup and then these were some tank tops that they're like camisoles to go underneath stuff that she really likes. But I just need to try them on quick and make sure that they fit and that I want to keep them, and then I can take the tags off and wash them and put them in my drawer. And then she also got some like facial masks. They work well with the steamer. So we are gonna have like the youngest, nicest looking skin, just as Diana. So, okay, so I have all of this stuff that needs to go to the bathroom along with the stuff she gave me. And then this box is empty and this can get broken down with the Christmas stuff, which we'll get to in a minute. So that feels good. So this is the type of thing I would put off. Like, I just need to try these on quick and like make sure they fit. How much time do we have left? Okay. We have, oh, darn it, our 5 minutes is almost up. Okay, well, I'm just gonna try these on, make sure they fit, and go put this stuff away. And this area is actually looking so much better. Okay, whew. I'm like out of breath now. The tank tops are good, so I can take the tags off. See, but here's what happens, right? So I'm 5 minutes in, and I'm actually feeling like I'm making progress. So now I wanna work just a little bit more on this space. And then I wanna talk about like extra gifts or gifts you got that you might not use. Okay, so this over here is boxes that just need to be broken down, if I can recall. Yep, that's an empty box. These are empty. Okay, this is actually all empty boxes. And it like it takes up a ton of space visually. All right, so I'm gonna have the kids help me break those down. And then this one is the Amazon return I have to do. So that I already have it, the thing printed. So that's good. Okay, this space looks so much better now. Okay, I'll show you a shot of it in just a second, but let's talk real quick. If we got gifts that we just like are really sure we're not gonna use. So for little stuff, I like to have just like a bin, a little box of like extra gifts, right? So when we get stuff like, maybe you got like an extra pair of socks, but I'm actually gonna wear these. My mom gave them. I really like them. But if you're like, you know, I actually have enough festive socks, but so I'm gonna hang on to these and I might reuse them next year for something, right? I mean, they're very nice socks, right? And then I also have like some little extra stuff I had gotten that we didn't end up giving to Tom's nieces and nephews. And there was something else. Oh, like a candle. And so I like to have a little box in my wrapping bin where I put this stuff, because if I put it too far out of sight, I will forget about it. But when I pull out the Christmas wrap, then I'll see it there and I'll remember. So this is gonna go in there. So if you have any of that little stuff, if we can designate a spot for it, I think it's totally fine, right? To keep it and have it handy for other times throughout the year. And actually then this bag is empty and that can get broken down too. So I find that really helpful. If you're like, that is just more inventory than I care to manage right now, then let's just agree to like donate this stuff, list it for sale on Marketplace. But let's not just keep having it like sitting in a pile or hanging around if we know we're not gonna make use of it. So designate a home for it or pass it on, I think is the best thing that we could agree to do right now with that kind of stuff. Okay, ooh, this is another return I gotta do. Silly returns, they take so much time, don't they? All right, that's gonna go with the returns. This is garbage. Okay, oh, darn it, this is a return too. I don't know how we ended up with so many returns this year, but now at least I have them all together. I'm gonna have it on my list to do, and so, okay, we're doing good. I'm gonna show you this space and how much better it looks now after just a few minutes. Okay, I know that box says donation. That was my old donation box. But those are actually just gifts for our last get together that we haven't done yet. So those just need to be wrapped and then that will all be good. But it feels good even just to have those together so I can wrap them up quick. And then here is the stack of boxes that I'm gonna have the kids break down while I work on folding up the gift boxes from Christmas. All right, I have my boxes here I need to break down. We have Corbin here, not feeling super great right now.
With the blanket Maggie made.
Yeah, you got that for Christmas. Did you like that for a gift?
Yep.
Yeah, super cool. We can link to it. Okay, I have my Amazon returns here. I have everything printed for them, but I just need to tape them up. But I'm gonna break down these boxes quick, and then here's my gift wrap bin. So I'm gonna just put them straight into there. But while we're breaking down boxes, I'd love to know, like, do you make New Year's resolutions? I think I'm generally in the camp of like, nah, like fool me once, like I don't know. I mean, I admire everyone who makes New Year's resolutions. I just know it's not really in my personality type to stick with them. And that's, I mean, really at the end of the day, that's why I've decluttered my house, right? Because I don't stick with cleaning routines. Even I feel like it's helped us to be healthier without having to like make really hardcore like eating and exercise routines. I feel like it's just made every area of our life easier to the point where I almost don't feel like I need to make resolutions anymore, because like having our house simplified just makes all those things kind of come together a little bit easier. So I guess I'm biased, but maybe the one resolution I think that would be worth making would be to declutter your home. So, but of course I would say that, right? So Also, do you reuse the tissue paper? This actually looks like it's in pretty good condition still, so I'll probably smooth that out quick and reuse that. I don't always reuse gift boxes, but these ones are still in good condition, so I'm gonna keep these. Okay, these are all flattened out, so I'm gonna put them in the bottom up here. Okay, now let's talk about 2 really quick and easy tactics to declutter toys. Oh, I just realized I wanna show you too, when we talk about putting away holiday decor, I wanna show you where I put like the blankets and pillows. Anyways, okay, just don't let me forget about that. All right, let's talk 2 really low stress, low drama, quick and easy ways to declutter toys. So these are my 2 favorite tools for doing that. So depending on the age of your kids or where you're at with decluttering toys, we can either just grab a bin, empty Rubbermaid tote, empty box, and say, hey, you just got a bunch of new toys, so we are gonna fill this up with old toys, and we're just gonna tuck them away for a little while and see if you miss them. We have to make room for the new ones, and so we're gonna put some toys in here, and if you miss any of the toys that we put in here, then you can ask for them by name, and I will go get that one toy from you. What we're not gonna do is bring the whole bin back out, right? If they ask for a specific toy out of here, we will gladly go get it for them, but otherwise, after 3 to 6 months, we'll just go ahead and donate the rest. And so this, we either put like basement, attic, garage, somewhere where it's not super obvious and isn't gonna get broken into. The other tactic is to just use a box and say, hey, I will give you $5 or however much speaks to your child depending on their age. We've done as little as $1. I will give you $1 or $5 to fill up this box with the toys that you're not using anymore. And some would say this is like bribing our kids, but I like to think of it as trade-offs. Something I've been trying to teach our kids is that everything in life is trade-offs, and we know that as adults, right? However much stuff I keep in my house, so the trade-off is I'm electing to have all this inventory, but I have to trade my time and my energy to maintain it and to manage it. Similarly, I mean, with jobs and I mean, everything we choose to do, there's always a cost to everything we do. So I'm just reinforcing that. I'm saying you can keep the toys or you can keep the $5, right? It's a trade-off, and you get to decide how much value you place on your toys. If it's worth it to you to fill up this box and I'll give you $5, great. I see that as a win-win because we got a bunch of toys out of the house for $5, right? If they say, no, it's not worth it to me, well, then I actually feel okay with them keeping those toys because they still value them. And I will encourage them that they need to keep them picked up and organized. Otherwise, if they're on the floor, they're gonna end up in the box anyways. But again, we're giving them the option. And so I love this, especially if it's toys that they've gotten for gifts or they've spent their own money on. Then this is a way I feel like I can help them declutter them by deciding what those toys are worth to them. All right, lastly, taking down Christmas decor. So again, this time of year, it was kind of funny because, you know, for a while I was like, I think we want to leave the Christmas tree up. It's just a really nice ambiance, especially at night. And now I'm like, oh goodness, I think we just need the house back to normal, right? So we're gonna take it down a little bit later today, and I'm gonna pull down my few decorations. The nice thing about not having lots of decorations is that it takes very little time to take it back down again. So I do appreciate that. I can take everything down in just a few minutes. So that actually doesn't feel that daunting to me. And I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. Like I said, just to kind of have the house put back to normal and kind of get it back to square one again. So we're gonna tackle that here in a little bit. Okay, so for packing up like pillows and throws, I really like these canvas bags from, well, I just get them on Amazon. I like these for packing up off-season clothing as well. But otherwise, for this kind of stuff, it really works perfectly as well. I mean, assuming you have kind of a controlled environment where you're gonna put this stuff, voila. There you go, doesn't that look nice? And it's like super easy to pack away. All right, I think I need just a little more coffee if we're gonna tackle the Christmas tree too. But I think my biggest encouragement to you is just that 5 minutes makes a huge difference. Not in necessarily what we get done. We can get a lot done in 5 minutes, but it's our mindset. And it's like just getting over that feelings of like ugh and lack of motivation and just feeling overwhelmed and tired right now, right? Totally get that. But it's always amazing to me too, like especially with like our bedroom floor, how it looks so scary and daunting, but if I just get into it, start breaking it down, I'm like, okay, this isn't that bad. So that's always just really helpful to me. Set a timer for 5 minutes, say 5 minutes matters, it counts, and do a little bit of work. So we do have a few other videos on the same topic, so I will link to those down below. But I hope you got some stuff done while we were together today. And if one of your goals is to declutter this year, I hope that you subscribe. I hope we can spend more time together. We have our workbook, we have our courses as well. So we're here to support you and give you all the tools that you need to be successful with decluttering this year. All right, well, I hope you have a great day. I love you, and I'll see you again soon.